In this video, I'm going to solve a question that is part of BTEC Level 3 exam on Unit 1, Construction Principles, where I will have to calculate the perimeter of this shape. Figure 1 shows a plan of the fence that needs to be replaced at the community park. So we need to calculate the perimeter of this shape. We have these 4 lines. We know the length of the horizontal and vertical lines because we can find it out here in this drawing, but we don't know the length of the 2 other lines because they are diagonal. Every time that you have a diagonal line, you need to consider it part of a triangle. For example, this line is going to be the hypotenuse of this triangle, and this diagonal is going to be part of this triangle and is going to be the hypotenuse of it. Now I'm going to draw the dimensions. So on this side, this is going to be 110 and this 40 according to this. And here, this part is going to be 130 and this small line is going to be 10 because 140 minus 130 is 10. So now I can calculate the length of the 4 lines. I'm going to label the lines. This is going to be 1, 2, 3 and 4. The length of 1 is 140 meters. The length of 2 is 110 plus 40, which is 150 meters. To be able to calculate the length of 3, we need to apply Pythagoras theorem. So we have this triangle where this is 40 and this is 130, and this is the hypotenuse. Pythagoras theorem says that the hypotenuse square equals one side square plus the other side square. H square is 40 square is 1600 plus 130 square is 16,900. So H square 18,500. H is the square root of 18,500. H is 136.015 meters. To calculate the length of 4, we have to do it in a very similar way. This time we have this triangle where this is 10 and this is 110. This is the right angle. And this is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square equals one side square, 10 squared, plus the other side squared, 110 squared. Hypotenuse square equals 100 plus 12,100. And this is 12,200. H will be the square root of this number, and this equals 110.45 meters. After calculating the length of each side, we need now to add them all together to calculate the total length. 140 plus 150 plus 136.015 plus 110.45, and this is 536.465 meters. The question is not specifying how many decimal numbers they want, so we can leave this answer like this, or if you want, you can round it up to 536.5 meters. The exam question was asking for the perimeter of this shape, but to practice, I'm going to calculate the area. To be able to calculate the area, we need to split it into shapes that we know how to calculate the area of. And we are going to have the first shape, which is a rectangle, the second shape, which is a triangle, and the third shape, which is another triangle. So the area of these shapes is going to be, for shape 1, which is a rectangle, is going to be base times height. This is 130 times 110. And this is 14,300 meters squared. The area of the shape number 2 is a triangle, so it's going to be base times height divided by 2. The area is the base 130 times the height 40 over 2. And this is 2,600 meters squared. The area of the shape number 3 is another triangle, so again is the same formula, base times height divided by 2. The area is the base. It doesn't matter if we consider this the base and this the height, or the other way around. I'm going to consider this as the base, 110 times the height, 10 over 2. And this is 550 meters squared. So the total area will be the sum of the 3 areas. Which is 17,450 meters squared.